Welcome to our online version of Saturday Sampler. Strange times we're living in, so we could not meet in person on the March 21st like we had planned. So I am doing this on YouTube for you. All right, so let's first talk about, in case somebody falls into this video and does not know what Saturday Sampler is and they would like to participate, let me give you a brief overview of what Saturday Sampler is. Saturday Sampler is a block of the month program for quilting. Here in my shop, we have a gorgeous quilt that was designed by Cheryl Quigley that we are making this year. It is a 12-month program. It started in February. Super quick, because we've only had 1 month now, the second month. Super easy if you want to sign up and catch up. Here's how it works. There's a $6 registration fee, and that just tells me, yes, I want to do this. And then you'll pay $6 for your first block. We'll be sure to put a picture of the quilt, over here or over here someplace. We'll drop a picture on the video for you so you can see it. It's a gorgeous quilt. It uses the Benartex line of fabrics called Fossil Fern. This line of fabrics is a gorgeous tonal fabric. It has been printed for over 20 years. It is entirely reorderable. They have no plans to ever stop printing it, and they've even started making some wide backs of it. That's really fun. This quilt is gorgeous. If you want to get started on it, let me know. I'll get you caught up. Like I said, how it works is you pay a $6 registration fee, and your first block is $6. We are asking this year for you to purchase your own light-colored background fabric. The suggested fabric is the Fossil Fern that is called Pastel Almond. It's almost white, not quite. It's got some gorgeous pink, very faint pink, purple, blue, green overtones. It almost makes it opalescent. It doesn't shine, but it has all of those colors, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You, of course, since you're buying your own, can use anything you want. It takes 2 3/4 to 3 yards of background fabric to make the quilt. So, did I mention how to get it free? So once after you pay your registration, you buy your first block, the next month you come, and actually if you're playing catch up, you'll need to buy all the blocks that we've so far made. The next block, as long as you both come to the class, which is normally the third Saturday of the month at 11 a.m., or if you are long distance, I can Skype you in. So that'd be cool to have you live interacting with us via Skype. So if you come to class either in person or over Skype, and you have your block done, you'll get your next kit free. So if you participate every month, you can get a whole quilt for $12 plus your background fabric. Really awesome. So anyway, we are not allowed to meet on March 21st because the governor here in our wonderful state of Oregon has wisely said that we're not allowed to have gatherings of 25 or more people through April 14th. And I have 30 people signed up. So we could not meet. And so that's why I'm doing this online. And Saturday Sampler, you don't do your block at the session. I give you all sorts of shop and community news and all that sort of thing. So that's where I'm starting here, is with the news of what's happening. We'd love to have more people sign up. That'd be so fun. So let's talk about shop things. Due to this COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak, lots of things changed. Again, I'm not legally allowed to have more than 25 people meeting at one time, and it's strongly recommended that we not even have 10 people meeting. I actually feel like my shop is small enough that you probably can't maintain your social distance that you're supposed to be. CDC recommends 6 feet between you and strangers. I suspect that's hard to do if I even have 5 customers in the store. But I'm not closing the store. I'm keeping it open. I have lots of hand sanitizer. We're disinfecting things constantly. I encourage, if you know what you want, give me a call, and I will have it ready I can do store pickup, I can do curbside delivery, I can mail it to you. anything you want like that. I am also diligently working on trying to get more of my inventory up on my website, www.charmneedles. I have 100 or so products of the 3,000 that are in my inventory up there. I'm having to put them up one at a time, so it is a slow go, but I'm going to diligently work on getting a few up every day if I possibly can. The more things, obviously, that I have on my website, the easier it is for you to order them. Anyway, so yes, so you can order on the website. You can give me a call if you need something and you don't know exactly what it is. Please do come in and browse. Be aware, I am asking that if you come in and you see that there are 5 customers in here, there's my husband, me, and 5 customers. I'm not going to tell you to leave, but I'm going to strongly encourage you to wait in your car till someone leaves, just so we can maintain our social distance that we're supposed to maintain. I am not, some people might believe that I'm acting as if I'm scared. I don't believe I'm scared of coronavirus. I worked 12 years in direct patient care in hospitals. I know a few things about infectious diseases, and the biggest thing that scares me about this is the horrendous long incubation period where you could be contagious for 14 days before you even have symptoms. And how many people do you spread that around to, and how many people do you see in 14 days? That's how many people could give it to you, or you could give to them. So that's the reason for the social distancing. All right, so let me go through. Do have a brief newsletter that I sent out, and I'm just going to go over it. Remind you that Saturday Sampler March 21st was canceled. We're doing this online video now. The April 11th one is also canceled. I know that's not the 3rd Saturday, that's the 2nd. There's another potential conflict with the 3rd week, so it had gotten moved up. I'm also canceling Open Sew, Quilt to Your Wilt, and Lace Day. Those days I often don't have 10 people come, but when they do come, they tend to stay for hours. And if you are sick and you come in and leave within, half an hour or so, you're probably not spreading it around. Statistically speaking, odds are we'll escape without getting it from you. But if you don't know you're sick and you come in and you stay 3 or 4 hours working on whatever project, interacting with everybody, you very well could contaminate the rest of us. So that's why I am asking, even though those are very small groups, I have canceled all of those until the governor lets us have them again. So let's see. All right. So I believe I talked about everything in the newsletter. So this week, did I just mention this week to get your March block free if you're participating in the program? Send me a picture, email, Facebook message, post it on Facebook. If you happen to have my cell phone number, which most of you don't on purpose, you can text it to me. I have the kits cut. They are ready. You can come in and pick it up. You can send someone in so only one person comes in and gets several of them, for several of you. You can call. I can mail it to you. However you want to get it. I just need to see a picture between now and March 27th. I am putting a limit of March 27th. That gives you a week to get your picture to me, which is a week longer than if you had come to Saturday Sampler. I'm going to assume that if I don't see your picture by March 27th that you didn't get your block done in time. That's just my way of being fair. For April, we will do something similar. All right, so let's get to the blocks that we're making today. Some of the blocks we're making today have some techniques that some people are a little, let's say, leery of sometimes. They don't like them. They're not good at them. They think they're hard. So I'm going to do video demonstration of making our blocks this week. So the first block that we are going to make is St. Louis Star. Can you see that, honey? Okay. All right, so that is there is the St. Louis Star. This block is entirely paper piece. I promise paper piecing is not scary. We'll go through it together. The second block we're making, this is a 10-inch square. We're making one of them this month. The other block we're making this month, I actually have one of them done. This is called the skewed pinwheel. Okay, so the center here is paper piece. Again, not scary, I promise. This outer ring of red and white rectangles is put on using a technique called partial seams. And again, it's not scary. Once you see me do it, you'll go, well, that's easy. Why was I scared of it? It's not scary, I promise. I've had some people go, how do you do that? It's not hard at all, I promise. All right, so I believe that we are ready. Oh, not quite yet. Let's talk about some supplies that will come in handy to do paper piecing. So in your pattern kit, you are going to get one sheet of this. This is the template for the St. Louis Star, and you're going to get one sheet of this. You're going to need 2 sheets of this and 4 sheets of this to make your pattern. To make your pattern, and you can use regular printer paper. I would recommend a lighter weight paper though. You can trace this onto tracing paper if you want to trace it by hand. I just run it through my printer. Have a copier, printer, run it through that. Make sure that it prints out at full size. Some printers don't, even when you're running them on copy function, so make sure it prints out at full size. What I am using is this paper called Print Stitch Dissolve. It's a very lightweight paper, and as the name says, it dissolves when it's washed. So if you leave some crumbs in there, it'll go away. It's a lightweight, but it's not a linty paper. Some newsprint and recycled type papers that some use can actually gum up your printer, leave lint in your printer. This is a fairly slick, but very lightweight paper, and I love it. I have this in packages of 12 letter size sheets for $9.99. The other thing that will come in quite in handy is the add a quarter ruler. This is the shop one. This is wonderful. You'll see how this is used in paper piecing. It has this ridge right here at a 1/4 inch. You'll find out how handy that is if you haven't done it before. It also has this nice sharp edge here for folding your paper over. I also have just the add a quarter regular. This is an add a quarter plus. Add a quarter regular just ends here and does not have this sharp edge, so you need a card or something else to get your nice crisp fold over. So this is awesome. I have this in the shop. It is $13.49. Really, if you don't have one and you do paper piecing, you should get one. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully I didn't get too long-winded and rambly. That wraps up the Saturday Sampler presentation. If you need help making your blocks, please watch the next 2 videos. The first video we're going to show is the skewed pinwheel, and the second video is the St. Louis Star. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, smash that notification button, and everything else that they tell you to do on YouTube. Thanks.